Nice to be part of this session. This is a really great conversation so far, and I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit about the assessments of skills that we have that I think are going to be very compatible with what I've been hearing you talking about so far. So I'm going to be talking about the tool for measuring student growth that is built into CareerBridge that you can use to track the development of skills over the course of the projects that you're having students work on. It's involved in national survey studies and developments of assessments and technologies to support assessment. And I studied project-based learning at the Buck Institute for Education for 12 years, which has led to some of the work I'll be sharing today. I've developed rubrics and measured student learning outcomes. And I also worked at Google in educational outreach and evaluation programs where I validated the skills framework for a project with Digital Promise, worked on professional IT certificate program with Coursera and Google, and obviously was involved in employee reviews as well as a senior manager there. In preparing for this session, I looked at your CTE mission statement and I saw 21st century skills are right there on the front page for building a globally competitive workforce. So I'm confident that we're closely aligned in our interests and needs here. So what I'm presenting is a framework for 21st century teaching and learning for all CTE, for carrying out projects in the community, at work, in school, communities, homes, the military. We're going to be able to track the growth of skills over time and opportunities to learn these 8 skills and collect evidence. So there's a short survey that's built into CareerBridge that will help students reflect on their skills. And the idea is that you do that early in your course to establish a baseline from which you can monitor progress and measure growth after they've been involved in your class for a while. I'll share a little bit more about them. For each of the skills, there's a definition of how they help you. So critical thinking skills help you analyze problems from different points of view, compare information sources, and decide meaning. And these are very specific activities that you use at different frequencies. So for a baseline coming into a CTE course or a practicum course, maybe they haven't done these skills, but by the time they leave, they will. A collaboration is creating team products or giving feedback or team goals. I'm sure you're familiar with all of these, so I'm going to scroll through kind of quickly. Communication skills, organizing your thoughts and data, talking or other media, and coming up with different ways of sharing your ideas. Creativity and innovation, trying new solutions or combining work in original ways. So self-direction is another important skill about taking responsibility for their learning or choosing their own topics or examples and resources, assessing their own work, making global cultural connections, taking into consideration diversity of different audiences or local cultural issues, and then also local connections about supporting the community or supporting local businesses. And then using technology for learning. And this is really the only one that requires technology because you can communicate and collaborate and think critically without using technology, but technology, as we know, is often crucial and can be very helpful. So I think the plan for us is to figure out, to recognize the importance of these skills in your projects and problem-based learning activities, and then connect them to CTE standards and see what the opportunities to learn and collect evidence in your curriculum are. And based on that, you can come up with a portfolio and plan for improving your teaching and learning and monitoring student development and growth and finding the best sources of evidence and ultimately using that to develop career and growth portfolios based on the milestones in the curriculum with CareerBridge. So this kind of points you in the direction you need to go and where the best evidence is going to be from your various projects. And when your students are ready with the evidence, you'll know and be able to zero in on what they're able to do.